Okay, now we have to talk about how to get our pitchers to deliver the baseball to home plate from a stretch. So, Guy here has got his sign and he's come set. Once again, can't move anything but his head. Now what we've learned so far is how to lift your leg to a full balance position and pitch the baseball. That looks like that. But that's going to take a little too much time with a runner at first base. We've got to give our catcher a better chance to throw that runner out. Now you might have heard of a slide step. Now I don't think we should teach that to our young pitchers. A lot of times that forces their bodies to rush, and because their arm can't get up fast enough, elevates the baseball. Let's kind of go with a compromise of in between full balance and a slide step. We're going to call that a bounce and go. Guy, what he's going to do is lift his leg a third of the way up and at the same time bounce his hands to coordinate upper and lower body. Let's see that. Good. Can we see it one more time? So he comes set, bounce to power. Good. Let's see you go all the way through it and throw one. Beautiful. We call that bounce to power. That's how we deliver the baseball to home plate with a runner at first to give our catcher a chance to throw him out if he should steal. Okay, now let's talk about how a right-handed pitcher picks the first base. Guy here is in his ready position, he's getting his sign, and he comes set. The first thing he can do is actually step off the rubber and then throw to first base. This is a little slow though. The one thing he can do though in this position is step off and fake. Now let's talk about a pick to first base that's called a jump turn. The way this works is he comes set. Let's look at his feet first. When we say pick this time, you'll notice how quick they turn. Pick. Okay? They stay fairly close together and they spin towards first base. Let's see that one more time. Sign, set, pick. Perfect. Now what we're going to do is add his hands. When he jump turns, his hands will break and he'll get the throwing position. Let's see that one. Set, pick. One more time. Sign, set, pick. Perfect. This time, we're going to have him throw it for you in one smooth motion. Here we go. Sign, set, pick. Now remember, when we do the jump turn, you have to throw to first base or it's a balk. That's how we pick the first base using the jump turn. No discussion about pitching from the stretch with runners on base can be complete until we talk about balks. Now basically what balks are a deliberate attempt by the pitcher to fool the runner into thinking he's pitching when he's really picking or picking when he's really pitching. What that usually translates to in our younger pitchers are unnecessary, though not intentional, movements in their shoulders or their knees. When this happens, the umpire will call a balk. Think of the balk much like in football where a referee throws a flag for holding or some other penalty. But in baseball, when the pitcher balks, the penalty is not yardage, but the runners move up a base. Once our young pitcher comes set, if something happens that he's not ready for, simply train him to step off the rubber, and thus to avoid the balk.